Joining our discussion now is Simon Rosenberg, Democratic strategist and author of Hopium Chronicles on Substack. Also with us, Stuart Stevens, a veteran of 5 Republican presidential campaigns. He ran the last sane Republican presidential campaign in 2012. He's a senior advisor at the Lincoln Project, and Stuart is the author of The Conspiracy to End America: 5 Ways My Old Party is Driving Our Democracy to Autocracy. And Stuart, let me begin with you tonight and what you saw in Liz Cheney endorsing the Democratic candidate for president.
Yeah, you know, it's a big moment. I worked closely with Liz. I first met her doing debate prep for her dad. And I got to tell you, man, she was so impressive. There shockingly were a number of people around Cheney who really thought a lot of themselves. And she had this ability to deal with them with the deftness and just a bit of humor, but always in control. And when I wrote a book about the Bush campaign called The Big Enchilada, I predicted that Liz would run for president. That was 2001. Now, I never thought obviously it would end up with the party collapsing like this. But her courage, her fearlessness, her absolute devotion to a greater cause and party, none of that surprises me.
Simon, weave into where the campaign is today, what we saw in Wisconsin with Liz Cheney endorsing Kamala Harris today.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Stuart. It's a major moment. It was an incredible affirmation of Kamala Harris as a strong leader. I think we continue to, every week that Kamala Harris has been in this race has been a good week for her. She hasn't had a major stumble or a struggle or a bad day, really, at any point. And we've had another good week here. And I feel, we're slightly ahead in the polls. We're up by 2, 3, 4 points. We are in stronger shape in the battleground. We've got a much stronger campaign to close. Our candidates are much more popular and better liked than theirs are. I mean, we should feel good about where we are. And what I will tell you about this campaign that impresses me the most is they're pressing every button. They're trying to get every vote. They're incredibly hungry. And they're fighting for rural votes, for Republican votes, for votes that have to do with a choice and abortion and reproductive freedom. They're firing on all cylinders, and it's very impressive about how much they're prosecuting and trying to eke out every single vote they can in every state to win this thing by as much as they can. And
meanwhile, Stuart, the 78-year-old candidate continues to stumble. His words are just a mess all over the place, and now you're left with questions about what that's about. Is this part of the aging process? He's always been incoherent, but is this different? And is J.D. Vance in any way reassuring for people if Donald Trump, for some reason, would not be able to finish his 4 years if he were elected?
Yeah, listen, Trump is in decline. I mean, every day, that's the best Trump you get. The next day, he's worse. The next day, he's worse. And, this isn't going to correct itself. It's only going to be this way. It's only going to accelerate. And being tireder and stressed and all of that doesn't help. And guess what the most stressful job in the world is? Being president. J.D. Vance is an odd character in American politics. He's talented, but his ability to reinvent himself, his need to, it's just extraordinary. I mean, this is a guy who bonded with sort of Northeast liberals over their mutual hatred of Donald Trump. And now he's up there saying, lying all this stuff, saying if you really want to protect Obamacare, you need to vote for Trump. I mean, seriously, dude? Really? That's really what it's come to? And I think the guy still gives off a very unsettling vibe.
Yeah, I've been bothered by the term smooth talking. People are saying, oh, he's a smooth talker. When I was a kid, a smooth talker was someone who talked so smoothly you couldn't catch that he was lying. You couldn't catch that this guy's lying all the time. That doesn't qualify as smooth talk for me. We got to leave it there. Simon Rosenberg, Stuart Stevens, thank you both very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.